Your girl is in pain. I think my chair went down. What the fuck? Okay. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I am in pain. That's all I've got. I'm just gonna kill shit. I'm gonna play the game. I don't know. I can't. I hurt. Everything hurts. Everything hurts. Everything sucks. The game, Mikey, are you playing it? It's so fucking good. Trying to find the music. Thank you, Ghetto. It's man, I think most people that have uteruses are like this, but it's normally, you have your normal like just cramps, right? But every once in a while, wow. I wonder, like, was this egg the fighter? Was this the one that would be the strong one or something? Like, it's just like after stream yesterday, I was just in existential pain until like midnight. I took so many drugs, nothing touched it. Sucks. Oh, Mike, it's so good. We started it yesterday. Um, I don't even. I mean, it's just like the first game. It's just as phenomenal. It's just as good. It's just as fucking beautiful. I mean, it's more beautiful. I don't know how they made it more beautiful, but they did. And like, we were playing the first one the other day, and just like, I was commenting like, I don't know how they can improve on this, the first one. And the only thing we could come up with was the water rippling when you walk through it, and the water straight up ripples when you walk through it. So I guess they improved it. If you can. Good morning, Rage. I hope you're doing well, Honey Bean. The Antichrist is rebelling against rejection. That's what I think about that sometimes. Like, are the bad cramps the ones that would have been like the fighter child or something? That's the egg that wanted to win really hard. Let's take a cheers and play some games, man. I just want to have some fun for as long as my body is not trying to murder me right now. And the game is really good. That's it. That's all I've got. Last night I had unanticipated crazy weather. Dude, I mean, the weather yesterday was fucking wild. Like, during stream, we had that crazy, I mean, really, really loud. Right above, it had to have been directly over my head, like a thunder lightning storm, because it was shaking my house. And then after stream, it was like raining, and then it started hailing. Zach was out mowing the lawn, and it started hailing on him. But the sun was out, like there was no clouds. It was so weird, and then the wind and shit. So I'm not shocked if everybody. Oh, dude, rage! I literally I went to take a break, and the moment I went off screen, it was like a bomb went off over my house. There's nothing louder than thunder. I really can't think of something that like fills your ear, like fills space the way loud cracking thunder like that does. And living in the mountains, we get that shit over our house all the time, but it's so fast. The thunderstorm was like 15 minutes or whatever, but so loud. And I mean, I was counting it. People were saying it was 3 miles away because the thunder would last 7 seconds. Like, I was counting it. The thunder would just keep going. And then 3 seconds later, I'd see lightning, but it was like right over my house. It was, I don't know how it was 3 miles away because it felt like it was right the fuck here. I really like Big Thunder. I mean, as long as there's no risk of fire, I love thunder and lightning storms. But we do get fires here a lot, which sucks. Oh, no shit. Dude, rage. No shit. My boy Anubis, this was like a couple months ago. No shit. Lightning struck right next to his car as he was driving, and he almost wrecked his car and died. Like, it fucking right as he's driving down a highway. Lightning is scary shit, man. It's so cool. Like, weather is fascinating. I know. He was like, he had a little bit of PTSD from that for a bit. Like, he was not feeling great. Like, that was, I wonder I mean, how loud was it when you were that close to it, a block away? With a headset on. Like, oh, they're so loud. Cheers, Cinemus. I keefed my bowl. Where's my lighter? No shit. Well, that's what I was gonna say. My girl Alchemy was tweeting that they were getting tornado warnings and stuff, and I feel like because where Colorado is, whenever I get severe weather, it's like shoot offs of someone getting a tornado. Like, I'm getting the weird the outer whatever of some state around me because all the states around me get them, but we don't. I don't know if we've had tornado warnings, but no one's ever told me Colorado's actually had a tornado before, so I don't know. Cheers. He is a fucking tornado chaser and he hates lightning. I don't even know what to do with that. The fuck, ghetto? For a few minutes, loud enough that you had tinnitus. So we had, it didn't happen when I was home, but like when I lived in Baltimore, so I lived in a townhouse and say my car was parked directly in front of my house. And then there was just like the driveway, whatever. And then directly on the other side of the driveway was this giant like green area in between all the houses. We called it the Commons, but it was lined with trees. And one year I was living there. I wasn't home, but lightning hit one of those trees and cracked it the fuck in half. It was wild. Oh, he's an IMAX 3D filmographer and decided he wanted to film a tornado in 3D as a world's first. Wow, what a dude. I mean, ghetto, you're preaching to the crowd. I am not an IT guy. I am not an IT person, but sometimes when my computer's acting weird or something's going on and I'm looking at all of it, I'm like, I'm not an idiot. I know this should be working right now. I know it. I'm looking at all the cords. I'm looking at everything. Everything is fine. Like, that is the most mind-boggling moment to be in, I think. I fucking hate that state of existence where you're just like, no, I know this should work. I know it. I'm looking at it. You should fucking work right now. Yeah, there was, rage. I was telling Stream yesterday, um, Zach and I went to see, a movie the night before for his birthday, and one of the ads for the movie was Twisters, and it looks so bad. Like, really bad. I was bummed because like the ads I'd seen so far had promise. No shit. The lead guy is like, I'm trying to compare it to some movie. I mean, it's basically it reads like it's going to be a rom-com. There's like a female scientist who steps in and is like, I'm smart and I'd like to do this the real way. And the main guy, I mean, no shit, in the preview for the movie, the main guy's like, we don't need no PhDs or education or technology to do this. And it shows him just driving a truck into a fucking tornado. And knowing what I know now because of you guys, I was like, okay. It just, yeah. It reads like a rom-com movie. I don't know. Like, it just looks so bad. Like, the first one at least had some fucking information in it of some kind, you know? I don't know. You have cramps from hell. KPP had a day yesterday. A local Twitch friend's having anxiety. Dude, it's the moon. Wait, you don't have a plastic bin of Ethernet cables? I have 3 plastic bins labeled and organized of cords. Of all cords. It's disgusting. Like, I have, like, Zach comes out often and he's like, can I see the cord bins? I'm like, yes. And I present all of them and they are all, like, every cord is tied up and it's fucking, I got a lot of fucking cords, man. Who doesn't have that bucket of cords by now? Well, that's Rage. That was like the first line in the trailer, the cinematic trailer we saw was literally him like, we don't need technology or any of that high tech stuff or a PhD or a degree. We're just raw talent or something. And my eyes couldn't roll hard enough. Like, are you fucking with this is, what do you do? Like, it could be an opportunity to teach people about fucking, I don't know, tornadoes, and they're interesting, they're fascinating. What a concept. Oh my god, Kate, I'm so excited. I hope so. I was laughing watching Storm Chasers because they brought in a lady who was a writer to join them on the chase as a volunteer, and there's a part where she's like, oh my god, these guys are such dorks. I mean, it's science. You die if you're not scientifically nerdy about that shit, right? Good morning, David. Quack. Same, Molly. I don't throw them away unless they're dead. I mean, unless it's a fucked cord, I'd throw fucked cords away. But like, I'm sure you guys, every time you buy something, you get another fucking cord with it. Every time you get any little thing, you get some USB that's this long, or you get a new HDMI or something. I've got so many. Done peeled. This song is In Majin by Heilung. I'll spell it in the chat for you because it's a weird one. The band is Heilung, though. They literally do the entire soundtrack for the game we're playing today and yesterday. It's so good. Like, I can't help it. I just start chanting along with the song. It's really bad. The band is Heilung, and the song is In Majin. I don't know. People could probably pronounce it a lot better than me. I mean, dude, Heilung's phenomenal. Seriously, I've seen them live twice. They are so cool. They put on a phenomenal fucking show. And I'm not kidding you when I say the lead singer, Maria, actually has human bones that she's clacking for the percussion. If you ever hear clack, 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 that's human bones. It's fucking sick. You're very welcome. It's like the Spectrum nerd people who have a hyperfixation on the void. Those are the ones that stay in it for decades. I get that. They still give charger heads with everything, exactly. You get a new fucking cord with everything, and I just save all of them. I mean, Trouble, same. Do you have a soldering iron? 'Cause same. Like, I feel after 10 years of depending on my PC to do what I do, I have to have these things. I don't know how you just slowly start to accumulate all this shit. See, and I honestly, Dunpeel, I don't know. I've wondered. She actually, like, I've seen her twice in the States, and they're from Scandinavia. Like, I say Scandinavia because all the band members are from a different country up there. But, like, I've seen them twice live, and she has the bones. How are they traveling with human bones? I don't know, but I want to know. I don't know. I want to know. USB is a scam, in my opinion. I'll let the song finish, and then we'll jump into the game. USB is a scam. You guys know my opinions on fucking USB. Shit's bullshit. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like when I first started getting into PCs and stuff, it was a constant case of chasing new technology and buying new stuff. And after a while, you're like, I don't need to buy a new thing if I can just solder that. And then you teach yourself how to solder. And it just grows from there. I don't know. I can't be the only one that does this shit. Customs would have an issue with traveling with live bones, right? That's what I would think. I don't know. I don't know how she gets here, but I've seen her. She has them. I don't have any problems with USB-C except the fact that half of the USB-Cs in the world have a USB on the other end. And USB is it's just so finicky. It's so touchy. And it's been that way for eons. And every time they come out with they're like, how about USB 3? How about USB 4? What if we make the plastic inside a different color? You happy now? And we're like, no. What? What? What's happening? Good morning, Metal. How are you, love? The album, by the way, I think the album's Lifa. Yeah, the album is Lifa, by the way, for the song. If you're so inclined. Better than the PS2 and the serial and printer ports are replaced. Those still exist, though. I still see those every once in a while, but you think so? Because I've never experienced any kind of socket plug in my life that can just take over an entire board other than USB. And you know what I'm talking about. Like some USBs, you plug them in and you plug anything in the same board. They all go non-functional. And it's a brand new like USB 3.0. No other cord has ever done that to me. Why does that happen? That seems like a whole bunch of fuckery. Dude, honestly, Dunfield, this has been like an ADD. People love my Caterpillar. I don't know. I was worried it would be distracting. By the way, don't forget about Charity. I was worried it would be distracting. People love a Caterpillar. It's like mesmerizing, I guess. Probably because USB draws power. Probably. I have no idea. Good morning, Rod. You couldn't reliably hot plug PS2. They sometimes cooked themselves? Jesus Christ. Fucking Firewire. That's how my car got gutted. Was because of goddamn Firewire. Or lightning wire. Was it lightning cables? Someone broke into my car when I was in college to take the deck out, but when you tear the deck out, you see all the cords coming out of the back. And is it Firewires or lightning cables that signify that there's an amp in the back. So then they gutted my entire fucking car. Ugh! And insurance didn't cover fuck all because it wasn't in a stock. There is no stock position for a subwoofer. Are you kidding me? Insurance companies are a scam. I mean, Dunpeel, I'm okay. I like it. I think it's cool. I spent so much time lining those two gifts up to be good. Like, that's the same picture. I just lined them up. I spent so much time doing that. I'm okay with it. I can't remember what it was, Bolt. It was like a specific. I mean, this was so many years ago. I haven't put a sound. My Jeep has a wonderful sound system. It's got like Bose speakers and shit, so I don't have to do anything now. But back in the day, I had a little Saturn LS, a '92 Saturn LS. And I put a big old fat subwoofer in it and speakers and a nice deck because I was that person. And it was like $10,000 worth of stereo. No, about $7,000 worth of stereo equipment just stolen and nothing was covered at all. It sucked. Dude, Robo, I know. Well, I might. So we're going to play our game. I don't know if that will fucking cheer you up. I am like in cramp hell. So I feel like I'm just a negative Nancy. I've just been like, nothing's touching it. I have like CBD lotion and I've been smoking and I fucking leave and I've got everything on board. Nothing's touching it. My fucking just. My baby box is so angry we're not pregnant this month and I'm so fucking grumpy about it. What? Certain caterpillars breathe through their entire skin instead of one mouth. You know what's crazy, Dunpeel? The vast majority of insects do not breathe through their mouth. They have gills. Like grasshoppers, spiders, beetles. They have patches on their belly called book lungs because they look like pages of a book under a microscope. But no shit, they're lungs. Which is why bugs won't go in a puddle of water. They just drown. They can't hold their breath. Fucking crazy. Dude, Robo, honestly, I get it. I see that. I experience that all the time. I'm like, I want to like this tweet in like solidarity because I feel bad you're in pain, but also like liking a tweet that you're dying feels bad. I completely understand. Oh shit, I forgot the game is not in Steam. You're not in Steam, motherfucker. You're in Xbox. That download yesterday was crazy long. My God. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, seriously, Dunpeel, I own a shit ton of spiders, so this is the only reason I know these things. Like, I study the fuck out of them. But yeah, the vast majority of insects do not breathe through their mouth. They don't really have lungs, necessarily. Dude, Robo, I 100%. I see it all. I mean, I struggle with that all the time. I usually end up, like, liking and then commenting, like, I'm liking this in solidarity, not because I'm enjoying your pain, because what do you do? How are you, Crispy, by the way? Good morning. All right, game, don't be a douche. The game is so good. I'm trying to think. So, a rundown on the game thus far. We've only played one day. Senua is on a slaver ship. It opens up with us on a slaver ship that goes down, and we wash up on a beach after getting our ass beat by waves, and it was really scary because I fucking hate deep water, and it scared the crap out of me. And then when we wash up on the beach, we have to fight a bunch of the slavers. We find the main slaver. We literally, like, slice his Achilles tendon and make him our little bitch boy. And now we've found another dude who I guess is like us. I don't know. There's all the voices and stuff going on, so a lot of the story is kind of just that so far. But allegedly, we feel that he is like Senua in that he can see and feel things and is like special. Do spiders have brains in their legs? They don't, but octopus do. And cuttlefish. But like saying it's a brain in their leg, man, it's so complicated. It's essentially they don't have a brain. They have a nervous system that is different than ours in that, how do you explain that? It's not like this is in every arm. It's just every arm is an independent nerve cluster that doesn't depend on a central nervous system to function independently. That is a lot of big words. I'm sorry. Does that make sense? Spiders, no shit. Spiders and tarantulas have one ganglion. That's their entire nervous system. You and I, billions. This fatty lump in our skull, innumerable. Billions. They have one ganglion. So, like, when you say brain, they don't even have one brain to say there's one in every leg. But no shit, the way that spiders move is by, what is it? I always want to say torsion. It's not torsion. It's pneumatic. Is it pneumatic? Is that the word I'm looking for? They power by fluid, moving fluid. Spiders don't have blood. They only have lymph, and that's how, like, literally by pressurizing the lymph in their legs, that's how they. Crazy. Crabs are very similar. Like, if you've ever caught a crab and you crack a leg open before you cook it, all that meat that when you cook it is like crab meat. It's just goop. Like, if you cracked a crab leg, like, you could just pour that out. But when you cook it, the proteins solidify into something we eat. But does that make sense? It's so weird. Bugs are crazy. Yes, most insects can live without a head if they have a head until they starve to death. Exactly. Most of them will get fucked because their head includes all of their sensory organs, so they'll probably walk into danger before anything else happens. But yes. Yep, it's like that's literally why caterpillar construction vehicles are called cats. Yeah. It's weird, right? Insects are fucking fascinating. I could go on. It is my Roman Empire. Like, insects are they're such an interesting world, and like I don't know, they're fascinating. Gail does not. She needs to be interacted with. She can't just hang out like Trick. Trick's very like, I'm just here. She's like, interact. And if I don't, she will grab my hand and show me how to interact. Aw. You cool? Their hair looks like an 80s hairband to me, like when their ears get all fluffy down their face. You're cute. I'm not making fun of you. You're very precious. She's a posy pood, 100%. She, she'll pet herself. Like, she'll get it. It's probably a bad habit, but it's so cute. Like, the fact that she'll grab your hand and, like, try to manipulate it with her mouth to be like, this is how you pet me. I know how to pet you, baby girl. You're very sweet. You're very cute. Your eyes are so human, though. They are just never endingly freakish. Why do you look so people on the inside? Huh? The 80s perm, no shit. So, when we go out, they stay in our spare bedroom. That's where, like, their kennels and shit are, and a big spare bed that they can hang out on, water and stuff. But they mainly just sit in the windowsill and stare out the window. And so the light will be on behind them, but if you're on the road in front of our house, it looks like two band members of like an 80s hairband, or like two groupies of an 80s hairband metal band. Like, this, their silhouettes look like two women from the 80s. It is the fucking funniest shit. We laugh every single time we come home at nighttime and see that silhouette in the window because they look like people. It's fucking hilarious. It is, and it's the color of her eyes, and I think it's the amount of whites. Like, she has a lot of white of her eyes that show, which is a very human thing, I think. Because I mean, Zelda, Rod's dog has the same thing. They just have this strangely, like, human characteristic to their eyeballs. And it's weird. Yeah, that's the best one. Motley Crue groupies, very much so, yes. I believe they're made from people. My mom had a little credenza thing right in front of the window, and the poods would climb up there. Yep, that's what they do in our spare bedroom. They sit on the spare bedroom and just watch people outside. They love it so much, but at nighttime, it's fucking hilarious. Yep, and the bed in there, the spare bed was my bed from my old apartment. It's like a Tempur-Pedic bed, and it's their bed. Like, I have special blankets I put on there for them versus people when they come to stay because they love that thing, especially Bill. That was quite a belch, ma'am. I felt that in my soul. Now you're cool. All right, we're content. Can I she knows the moment I'm going to do something else that is not her attention wise. Ma'am, what can I do for you? You can't get on my lap. No, Miss Ma'am. Miss Ma'am. You're up. What are you gonna do now? You've dealt yourself these cards, Miss Ma'am. Now what? What now? What are you gonna do? You live here now? Are you stuck? She just squeezed her ass up on here and now she's. It's probably one of my favorite characteristics of a poodle is no matter how large they are, they're always in their head a lapdog. And in her mind, she fits. This is fitting. Is this good? You like it? Gonna readjust? No. Okay. There you go. Better. That's a good girl. Always a lapdog. Is this good, Bill? Don't fall. I guess. Yeah. Good. Here you go, girl, Bill. She just does not comprehend. Bill! Welcome! Bill needed some attention. I guess. So how's everyone doing? She really does though. She really hugs back. It's so cute. You're a very precious girl. Are you cute? Yep. She just super needed a minute, I guess. That's okay. We can have a minute. We're hanging. This is a game I can pause. I see you, bub. I know. He's like, I don't get it. Why can't I? You want down now? Good girl. Good girl, Bill. Now smell your butthole. Make sure it's the same. Is this just got a one up? Gotta get a one up on her? Is that so funny? You're so weird. I have the last one on the lap. He thinks it's playtime. It's time to battle. All right. Can I, ma'am? You jumped off. Get in your cave. Slide. Good girl. They're sweet fucking dogs. I love them so much. I love having dogs that are just absolute clowns. All the time. Look at that face. Look at that little pom pom. They're just so cute all the time. I don't know. It's really hard to handle. Cheers. They really are. Sweet, sweet little bitches. All right, I'm back. Smells like pot in here. It's not, but this is a song by the band that does the soundtrack for the game. The band is All High Lung. This is Traust, Traust. I've been playing All High Lung since we started the game because it's just great. Yeah, this song is so good. Seriously, just look up High Lung, Hielung. It's Hie, right? Hei, Ei. Heilung. High Lung's great. I've seen them live twice. They're so good. This song live is fucking epic. Okay, back to business. Sorry, I didn't want to. I really was waiting for a better time to take a break. There just wasn't one. I couldn't find one. I was like, you know what? This is getting serious. We just have to run a fucking ad. Get it out. And cheers. Cheers. Me. Oh, I plugged it. God damn it, mother of tit. Mother of titty Christ. You're a bastard. Don't be plugged. Hi, Mayo. How are you? You just made it in time for some hardcore shit, dude. Except that I plugged my bong. That's not the hardcore shit. Narrow necks, I tell ya. One more try. Cheers. They are truly great. If you remind me, towards the end of the stream, I'll play one of their music videos because one of their newer music videos, Naruto, is really fucking cool. And you get, here, let's just do it real quick. Well, we're in the middle of this battle. Let's jump into the battle. I feel like I fucking cold cocked everyone in the battle. Well, whatever's happening in the game is really intense. But I'll show you a music video by them. I'm gonna pull it up real quick so I don't forget. Because you have to see them. Once you see them, you really get a feel for their, like, it's just, there's something else. Excuse me. Right, dude. Their live show is something else. It's so fucking cool. Let me see. There's Naruto. Okay, I'll pull that up and I'll hold it for a sec. All right, let's do whatever's going on in the game. Did I just get resin on my finger? Ew, no. The devil. I just washed my hands. Ew. Absolutely not. Anyways, I was selfishly tempted to just keep going, but if I don't, then I really don't get my dogs outside, and the weather's actually kind of nice for once, and they deserve it. They're super cute, so you know how it goes. That being said, I'm going to raid into Zeke's channel because he just started playing it today, so I want to watch him play it, and I'll probably watch him until I can tell he's going to get further than me, and then I won't. Cheers, fuckers. Tomorrow we continue. Tonight, obviously, Fallout. If you want to hang out in the Discord and watch Fallout with us, please come hang out. Cheers. It's World Donkey Show Day. Donkey Day. It's apparently World Goth Day too. I don't. There's a fucking day for everything. I like donkeys and goths. So sure. I don't remember what else I was gonna say. Take care of yourselves, take your joy, and drink your water. Fallout tonight in the Discord if you so wish. We have 2 episodes left. That's it. That's all I got. My nose itches. Tomorrow we continue. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water, take your joy. I feel like there was something else that was at the top of my mind. And it's just, I'll remember it later. Who the fuck knows?